Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another video, except this time it looks like Enfield players and Hypergriff are going to get a bit of a break, because now we're focusing our attention back on Hoyoverse, and in my opinion, one of the most mismanaged games under their umbrella. But that would require me to say that Honkai Star Rail is somehow in a worse spot than ZZZ, and well, I can't actually say that when these are the current live statistics for the game. Yeah, ZZZ's actually doing better than this game, so I can say that this one's actually probably more mismanaged. But this is probably the second most mismanaged game under the Hoyoverse umbrella, Zenless Zone Zero, because this game has quite a bit of history, and that history involves a topic called relaunches. This game has had 3 of them, because there's just been something wrong after every single launch. The first one for 1.0, then you had relaunch number 2 down here, or relaunch 1 over here, after the initial release for version 1.4. Brought a lot of players back, right? You can see some big numbers and then started falling off. Then they had relaunch number 2 right over here, right, for version 2.0. Then they had their third relaunch for version 2.5. And as you can see, the numbers have been going down with every relaunch. And these devs decided, after their bombshell "this changes everything" patch went out with a bit of a fizzle, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, because I said that this version 2.5 was actually not going to be that good and wouldn't bring a lot of players back to the game, despite all their spending events and all those amazing free rewards, right? The thank you gift that you got to spend 200 something bucks for. Remember that thank you gift, right? Sorry, let me just... Yeah, I just want to bring that up one more time. They gave out a bunch of free stuff in this patch, right? They had, like, the Gooner Jane Doe skin, which is one of the ugliest ones they've ever released in the history of the game. That wasn't enough to bring the players back. What about all those amazing packages and bundles that they had in the store and the new stuff? That wasn't enough to bring people back. Well, what about this thank you gift, where you had to give money to the devs and then they say thank you and then you get characters, but you had to spend to get any of the stuff on here? All of that stuff didn't work because the game didn't get any actual good changes to it. All they did was just, like, toss you a bunch of free stuff that you weren't going to use anyways. And, well, now, guys, are you ready for this? This is what they're going to be putting in the game. Yep. After a complete failure on their third relaunch, their next patch is going to be featuring shit like this. And obviously, we're going to get to this later on in the live stream. We're going to be reacting to it part by part, skipping through all the yap, but this is what they're putting in the game after failing their third relaunch. Where do you think these numbers are gonna go? This is what viewership for the game was looking like, by the way. Sponsors, then nothing. Sponsors, then nothing. Sponsors, then nothing. That's the game. It's all sponsors. Do you think it's gonna be more popular after this gets added in? Maybe. Depends on if this is the type of community that you want to build over here. Depends on if this is the type of community that you want to build over here. Hey, if that's what the ZZZ devs want, if that's what the ZZZ players want, it is what it is. So let's go ahead. Let's get this live stream underway and let's see what this one's all about. And I've got some timestamps over here provided by somebody that's actually watched the whole thing for some godforsaken reason. So we're just gonna, well, skip right to the version trailer. Apparently Y just talks a bunch of shit over here, so we're just gonna skip that. Let's check this trailer out.
What do you want New Eridu to hear more? Your name or your voice?
My voice, of course.
I want to skip this.
Arya, I told you everyone would like the real you.
I like genuinely want to skip this.
But I'm an intelligent construct who deceived everyone with a projected image. I'm not the pretty girl everyone likes at all.
Suna, Arya, Nangong. Would you like to perform the lighting ceremony with me?
If I turn the inspiration I just had into a song, it's gonna be a huge hit!
This game's dead. I'm sorry, this game is dead. Who is this made for? I'm sorry, is this like... who is this made for? There will be people who quit the game because of this patch. Like, straight up, there will be people who just don't want to be, like, associated with this game after this patch. But you want to know who I bet is going to start playing this now? I'll let you answer that question.
A song left unfinished.
They're about to M6 all these units.
What a shame.
Everyone, ha! Give it up for the Angels of Delusions Composite!
Bro, the funniest thing about this is that they're like idols, right? Who are meant to sing, but all their voices are giga annoying. I think that's the part that just is the cherry on top. All their voices are fucking annoying, but they're singers.
3, 2, 1! I want to send all the bad guys flying! Opening for you, the door to music! It's my turn to shine! Grab the mic and stand with me!
Wow, that was, yep, that's definitely...
Angel Ultimate! Wink, wink!
Bro, I don't even know what to say at this point. Well, I guess she's technically a robot. But, like, oh god, that's what they're gonna say. Oh god, that's what they're gonna say. She's like, they're gonna be like, yeah, she's actually a robot.
We're not at the handshake stage yet!
Bro, this is the most, like, this is literally, this is the most uncomfortable trailer. This is literally the most uncomfortable version trailer I've, in gacha history.
Dance time, Suna!
Oh, they're gonna put the skins in now. Oh boy.
Is almost here.
Oh boy.
I have to get this done right now.
I hope we can work together and shut down.
I will say though, the other skin that they have is so much more tasteful than like that maid one. I don't actually have an issue with the other skin for like the robot. She wears like some fucking like evening gown looking classic tasteful looking dress. The other one though, this one, nah, that ain't it. Nah, this one ain't it. But at least the other one isn't as like fucked up. That's what I can say. At least the other one isn't as fucked up.
This plot to disturb the peace in New Eridu.
You're so slow.
Of all emotions,
Open your notepad. I don't think you guys know which skin I'm talking about. It's this one. It's this one back here. It's like right before this part.
we're not at the handshake stage yet!
This one. This one over here, compared to the other one, that's the one that I'm saying. At least they didn't make this one the most disgusting shit ever, too. That's the point that I'm trying to make over here. Because the one on the left, oh, hell no. The one on the left is, oh, hell no.
Delusion is the most intoxicating. It drifts and shimmers.
Bro, are there no other characters in this
awash
patch?
vivid hue.
Are there no other characters in the story in this patch?
This is the stage I love. The one I pictured, dreamed of, and obsessed over. Roxy.
Oh, okay, never mind. There's one. There we go, guys. We got one.
To one day
Oh, never mind.
May things
They're all
go
gonna
as
show up
they
at the end.
should, and each
They're all gonna never mind. All the other characters are gonna be in the patch because they'll show up for this fireworks show. Ah. Okay, they'll show up at the very end for the fireworks show. Awesome.
year brings something new.
Then please, shout out your wishes.
Wait, literally, they're all just gonna be watching it on TV, and this is gonna be like the ending montage. This is the ending montage of the story. It's gonna make you think you're gonna see all these characters, but they're all just gonna be like watching the fireworks from like different parts of New Eridu.
Loud as you can.
That's gonna be it. I guarantee that's just gonna be it. You're gonna get baited into thinking.
Even the wildest delusions are totally fine, you know. Because we make every delusion come true. We are angels.
You wanna know what would have been better? Just having Astro Yao do this whole thing and just not releasing these characters. You would just release a new Astro Yao song, because her song was like actually good and stuff, and like she actually gave like singer performer vibes. We all remember ZZZ 1.5. You just have her do like a second show and then like get these guys off the roster, then it's so much better.
Solution!
This is, yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That's the worst version trailer I've ever seen in my life. That's legitimately the worst version trailer I've ever seen before. I don't know what's going on with this developer team. This is genuinely just, like, even, like, the combat showcases for all the characters and stuff, like, bro, I mean, come on. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. There's one of... I'm so glad I don't actively play this game. Like, let me just say that. I'm so glad I do not actively play this game. All right, I guess now we got to get into some of the gameplay. I kind of don't want to watch these, but, okay, if the first one's really bad, we're just going to skip all the gameplay ones. Is that fair, chat? If the first one's just not good, like, you know what I mean by, like, not good. If it looks like this part of the trailer, I think we can all unilaterally agree to skip them, right? Alright, I want to skip. Alright, we're skipping. Alright, okay, going over to the new Bang Boo. Alright, 1647. Alright, that's better. Alright, that's better.
认真招呼每一个对手。当队伍中有至少2名妄想天使阵营的角色
I
时，
should probably turn the captions on, shouldn't I? I don't understand that.
他还能提升全队攻击力。作为全职粉丝，他的现场应援更能为代理人持续恢复生命值。
它可是为数不多能恢复生命值的帮部呢。接下来呢，为大家介绍一下新版本。
Okay, so the Bang Boo heals. That's cool. Signal search
调频
details.
信息2.6版本
Let's
上
see
半
what
期
the banners
选项
look
们
like.
通过独家频段43拍谬响和
Okay,
音频频段
great.
喧哗奏鸣，可
You've
获得 S 级
got
限定代
Suna,
言签下
a
和
physical
音频
support.
自
I
落
heard
成
she's
歌。
broken. Yeah, I heard she's overpowered. Just like every new support character. And great. You can now make her school backpack light up. Yep, you definitely want to do that. Yep, you definitely want to do that with the animations in this game. You want to definitely draw attention to her school backpack.
在下半期调频中，我们的主唱大人也即将登场。在独家频段尼瑟天
And now we have the
使
robot.
和殷勤频段灿烂和声中，拥有双形态的艾瑞以及殷勤壳中之灵等待大家抽取。
Okay, I mean, that was just whatever.
同样，
Timu Mini Amiath. Dynamic wallpapers. Yeah, I don't feel like looking at the dynamic. Yeah, I think I'm good, bro. Actually, they just got everything coming up. We'll just finish. This is the worst part of the live stream right here. We have to watch
频段
it.
中抽取师傅遗旋及殷勤
All
签名
right,
龙水。
so they're gonna be running
在下半期
Yishwen
就轮到我们古灵精怪的福波
and
右叶和殷勤理发七变化登场啦，不要错过哦！
相应的，大家熟悉的新版本代理人神网头像。
I wonder what their Deadly Assault is going to look like with one of the oddest looking rerun banners I've ever seen. So they are running the Anomaly support, the new attack support, and then they're running the new attack support. They're running the the Anomaly support, and then the Rupture DPS. What the fuck? Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Doesn't that, like, nothing seems to line up, right? Am I just tripping? Am I just tripping? Rupture DPS, Anomaly support, attack support, and then
信赖事件以及动态壁纸也会一并更新。
一起来看看吧。
okay, those are their dynamic wallpapers after you advance your trust level to maximum with these little girls. I'm sorry. I'm literally saying what you have to do in game to get these, and it just sounds so bad. Like, you're gonna go text them on your phone, ask them to meet up, and then go raise your... That's how you raise trust levels in this game. You do know that, right? Like, that's how you do it. Like, bro, they might have, like, an Easter egg where Chris Hansen shows up to one of the hangouts.
不知道大家
They should put that in the game.
还记不记得刚才提到妄想天
To catch a proxeter.
使们有一位很喜欢打扮他们的神秘老师，所以随着他们一起降临的还有全新的可爱时装。
更新后签下的全新时装午后茶歇将会上架商城开放购买。
是小偶像生活的另一面呢，
Bro,
让人联想到
I'm
冬
just
日的
gonna
暖
be
阳，
honest
还有
with
奶油
you.
蛋
Are
糕、焦
they-
糖布
what's
丁、
wrong
果
with
酱
them?
松饼。
What's wrong with
怎
you?
么我联想到的
Like
是
what?
签下
What's wrong with you? Bro, like, people will quit the game over this. Like, and what the fuck is this description? Having to work hard at her part-time gigs? What? Why don't you go put this skin? Yeah, go put this skin on fucking Yanagi, you freaks. Go put this skin on fucking any, go give Bernice this. You'd make millions. What the fuck? Give this to Astra.
为了筹集演出费用，不得不去打工
But your first maid outfit is for...
的往事呢？
这种事情
Okay, all right. Just get...
确
What
实
the
也经
fuck is
常
wrong
发
with you?
生。
时装还有标志性的恶魔角和恶魔尾巴呢。
This is what... Okay, do you see what I mean now? Do you see what I mean at the start when I said this one's like 50 times more tasteful? Are you... Like, are we good on that statement now? I've seen the previous one and then seen this one. Are we good? It's still... Yeah, I'm saying this one's at least like... Not fucking disgusting. It's still...
正
Okay,
如大
not...
家
as
所知道的，艾瑞
I still don't think it's good. I'm saying it's at least better than whatever the fuck was there before.
是一个具有构造体机甲形态
And I think most people are saying the Arya one also, like, just straight up looks like Iron Mouse. And now that you said that, now that somebody in chat said that, that's low-key what the design actually just looks like. Yeah, this actually just, this looks like it's supposed to be Iron Mouse. Now that outfit makes more sense. The other one, though, yeah, yeah, get the fuck out of here, developers.
艾瑞是一个具有构造体机甲形态和偶像投影少女形态的代理人。
Okay, all right. Are they
为
gonna
了
show the
方便
robot
神
form
将
now?
们在主城时可以操纵自己想要的形态，我们还新增了切换代理人形态的功能。
是的，神将们在主城时可以点击切换代理人，自由切换艾瑞的形象。
并且艾瑞的小恶魔时装不协合音也是可以在主城里自由切换形态的哦。
Why does it look like that? Okay, why did they make the robot look like that? What the fuck is wrong? Wait, never mind. What the hell? What? I take my words back. Never mind. I spoke way too soon. No, I don't think any of us saw the robot form. I don't think anyone... I don't think anyone even posted the robot form online. That's the first time I saw the robot form. Dude, you couldn't pay me to be the one to present this part of the live stream. I'm just gonna be... I hope these guys got a bonus.
虽然现阶
I
段
hope
还
these
不
two
能
got a
做太
bonus
多
for presenting
但
this
可以
part of
告
the
知的
live
是
stream. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like they took one for the team.
准备服装的那位老师一定也不会放弃打
Fucking
扮的。
fucking tanks, bro. All right, now let's see what we got going on over here.
都会参与我们特别的折扣活动。
并且此次时装的折扣时间将延长
Great,
至
you're gonna get
2.7版本
discounts
结束。
on these.
太好了，还有吗？
有的，
Good for
妄想
you.
天使的3位成员都会有专属的10连折扣礼包，跟随他们各自的调频期间上架商城。
Okay, and now it looks like they got the most bundles in gacha history. What the fuck is that?
希望能够助力各位神将，邀请3小只入队。
讲了这么多，
I guess this is the thing. I don't understand how that's happening right after... Isn't that like right after like a fucking spending event where they had like a bunch of bundles too? Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, you know what? Keep going. Hey, they gotta pay for the sponsors somehow, man. They gotta pay for the sponsors somehow. Gotta maintain the illusion that this is not a double-digit viewer game by having a 4K sponsor pop up every 3 days. Yes, sir. We gotta keep up the image, you know what I mean?
是不是也该休息一下啦？
没错，那接下来就有请我们的
All
常
right,
队长。
what do we even have going on over here? All right, they got a new event. Okay, the redemption code, blah blah blah. Nice. Do that if you feel like still playing this game. The biggest creator event.
这对不知名
Dude, they're desperate. Oh my god. Yeah, this is how you know every CC quit the game. This is how you know every CC realized this game is going nowhere and quit. And they stop making content. And they're just like, oh my lord. Please make content on our game. Hey guys, we'll give you a bunch of in-game rewards. And please make ZZZ videos. Please make ZZZ videos, please. We'll give you a bunch. Look, we'll give you these. Zenless Zone Zero, I have some great advice for you. Instead of sponsoring people, you do this. You spend money to make the game good, and then you put actual rewards in a CC program that involve real money. Yeah, just do that, and you won't have to pay people to pretend to play the game. Just do that, and you won't have to pay people to pretend to play, guys. It's really simple. It's really, really, really simple, guys. But instead, you'll do this. Sponsor people for thousands of dollars, not pay your creators, and instead give them literal lines of code. Yep, you can't give them money, but you can just write a fucking code to just go put this in on their account.
的创作者来说，可是一个好机会啊！
没错，而且主办方今年为了鼓励更多人参赛，改为依据创作者线上账号发布内容的质量与热度来评
They're so desperate, bro.
定名次。
Oh my god. They're so desperate.
如你所愿，他们已经得到了比赛资格。
But if they were truly as desperate as they should be, they'd be paying people actual money.
目前只差一位能够运营创作者账号的专业人士。
Okay, I don't really care about this.
还有芝麻进入节奏领域后，艾瑞将使出。
Okay, so they're basically making you do a rhythm game close up, so you can get all the nice up and personal moments with all your favorite idols. Awesome. Great. Oh, they'll have an event with her skin too. So even if you don't buy it, you're guaranteed to see it in game. So even if you want to avoid it, you won't be able to. Awesome. So it's just you're forced to engage with it. Great. Unless you just don't want the polychromes in this patch. You're forced to engage with Suna in her skin. Amazing. I guess you get a free panda skin. So that's cool too. What else we got going on here? Oh.
此外，还有仓鼠笼访问器。
Oh, well, at least they added this to the game. Well, at least they added this to the game. Yo, hey, at least they added this. You can go walk around in the overworld, look like this. Part of me thinks this is like neat and funny, right? And part of me is also thinking they're using developer budget on this instead of like fixing the game. Like, see, the thing is, goofy stuff like this is okay when the game's doing well. But goofy stuff like this, when the game is not doing well, I mean, it seems a little bit tone deaf, right? It does seem like a little bit tone deaf to add like this goofy stuff in the game while it's really doing badly. It kind of just comes off as even the devs aren't taking the game very seriously. Which I think is fair to say, because I don't think they even care anymore with stuff like this when there's so many issues with the game. But hey, if you like it, you like it, right?
此外，还有仓鼠笼访问器、菲林等奖励，请走进妄想天使，和他们一起踏上追光的旅途吧。
除了星火，
Imagine we see that in Honkai Nexus Anima and Genshin UGC. They were just like, hey, is there some random shit that like from the UGC that we can just port in?
活动外，0号空洞也将有全新模式追加，以及一波体验迭代。
一起来看看吧。
首先来介绍一下。
All right, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think we might just speed run the rest of this. I kind of like don't really care. I kind of don't really care. I guess they got a combat event with like some kind of special mechanics.
可切换携战代理人上场，发动携战。
Yeah, with like auxiliaries and
需要说
shit.
明的是，主战代理人神将们可以从自己已有的以及试用代理人。
Cool. What else they got here? Updates to Hollow Zero. I definitely bet more people want to keep playing more of that. Yep, definitely sure at this point in the game, people definitely aren't tired of Hollow Zero.
的失衡值，并延长其失衡时间。升级后，在敌人失衡结束时，也可以直接积累一定量的失衡值。
更多丰富的策略流派，则欢迎使
They let you skip weekly roguelike? Oh, that's great. Okay, so it sounds like they were listening for that then, if you can skip the new weekly roguelike, the weekly roguelike mode.
自行探索了。 期待上线后
That's good,
能
then.
看到大家多样的
Yeah, because what I just said. Remember what I said, right? Yeah, surely people still want to be playing that.
打法。
别忘了，2.6版本的新代理人千夏和艾瑞也将迎来。
All right, this is just the rework. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks the fucking same.
是主界面的迭代，我们将各类玩法整合为周期和常规两
Yeah, it just looked the same.
个入口。神将们更常体验的玩法会在前排显示，方便大家前往。
此外，所有的奖励进度
So I
也会
guess
在
it's
此
UI
汇总展示
mainly, huh?
方便大家查漏补缺。
It's like UI before you get into the fight.
前往获取哦。
当然，我
Because
们
the
也会支持
actual
为大
like
家减负。
in the middle of the
2.6
clear, it looked
版本起
literally the
0号
same.
将上线扫荡功能，神将们使用深度清扫服务卡，就可以对挑战关卡和收集系统一键扫荡。
是的，包括枯萎之都、断层之谜等在内的关卡，如果还有没有挑战通过的，都可以直接扫荡完成。
探
Okay,
索收集中，
so this looks like to me a massive overhaul simply to like the rewards in the collection and like the objectives and stuff like that.
枯萎之都夜签下尚未完成的条目，也可以直接扫荡完成。
没错，神将们动动手指就能轻松获取奖励了。
服务卡可以在每周的悬赏委托和少战后级商店中兑换。新版本后，大家就可以用起来啦。
Okay, they got a new
有
card
没有什
too.
么轻松休闲的活动呀？
有的，在活动福之踏来中，神
All right.
将就收到了不少邀请。
Now they got
邀请
stacking
朋友们
fortune.
串门、干场，与大家共送祝福之外，神将还会从朋友们那里获得特别的礼物。
是压岁钱，托今日这就对位了，大家记得来完成活动，领取菲林等奖励。
Okay, so this is just dialogue. Hey, at least the rewards seem decent. Hey, much better than Enfield. Okay, so this is just like this is just a dialogue quest, and you just get some
除了
polys.
红包
Okay,
还
so
有
it's
电影
like
大标
dailies but more
为了
annoying.
庆祝拓今日，引力电影院
Oh, this
推
is
出了特
dailies
殊
but
节日
more
电台
annoying. Oh,
邀请
yeah, you have to go
同伴
like
一起观
walk
赏
to
还有佳
them.
节折扣哦。
减、宜选、比例、习
Oh,
得
wow,
等待
another
你
one.
以及饮茶线的好邻居红
Oh,
豆等
wow. Well, here you go. Now this is what we're talking about over here. Hey. Now this is the highlight of the patch. You get to invite her.
等人，共同前往隐秘电影院，享受荧幕前的悠闲时光。
Okay. So I just need to correct something in chat. Sweetie is not a lolly. Let me just tell you this up front first before we.
享受
She
荧幕
is
前的
not
悠
one.
闲时光。
That would be like calling her one too. She ain't. Yeah. Sweetie ain't one, brother.
这次
What are we doing
还
here?
有独属于妄想天使3位成员的特别
No,
邀
not
约哦
her. Oh, okay.
和重要的人
Oh,
一
okay.
起
Yeah,
挑
maybe
上
you
一
were
部
talking.
心仪的
Okay,
影片
well,
观赏。
great. Now you can go text them and go invite them to a movie theater together. Just the two of you. Why are they just, dude? Is this like, are they preparing people for like, is this like on-the-job training? What the fuck is this?
进行一些小声又有趣的交谈，增
That sounds so wrong. That's literally what is happening in the game. The proxy is texting underage idols to go hang out with them one-on-one and raise their trust level. Tell me what is incorrect about that statement. Tell me what is incorrect about that statement.
进感情，这份陪伴也是印尼电影院想要献给大家的节日礼物呢。
不同于以往，
Bro, they've reran this event like 40 times, have they not? Is this what the player base is saying they like really want from the devs? I've seen this event in like 4 live streams. Like it's just in like I've seen like dialogues in the movie theater in like 3 or 4 fucking live streams.
不同于以往的是，在观影的最后一天，还会为每位神
It's
将
the
生成一
second
份
time.
同行者图鉴，不仅记录着大家的点评，还会根据观影选项来给出大家身为观影同行。
Bro, what the fuck? What kind? What? What? They're giving you a fucking rating based off of how you rizzed them up during the movie?
者的类型哦。
完成
You got like a predator rating. What is that, a fucking predator rating?
活动还可以领取活动名片、称号、
Imagine the dialogue chain you need for 5 stars.
菲林等奖励。
新版本中还有一位熟悉的朋友要和大家见面。你还记得专治蚁孩的空洞征服者吗？
我知道是希腊的相机咖爷，看来是大家喜欢的战斗拍照活动返场了。
没错，在活
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This patch literally makes me uncomfortable. Holy moly.
动咔嚓虚境大作战中，神将们需要在战斗中按下快门，捕捉精彩瞬间，
All right.
满足相应的
Is this a
拍摄目标
photo event?
即可为战斗
Okay,
提供
great.
增益
Oh no. You all know what happened at the last photo event. And they lined up a rerun of the photo event with their 2 new characters in their amazing new skins. Oh god, these fucking guys are... I don't even know what to say. Let's just say in this event, you're allowed to pause the combat at any point, change the angle however you want to see to be able to capture a photo of your characters in any way that you want in the middle of any of their attack animations. Okay.
普通的空洞已经无法
Well,
满足他人
at least they weren't retarded and they used Yi Shungite here. At least they weren't like that retarded, right? At least they're using Yi Shungite, right, for the demonstration here. Right? We can at least recognize that. They're not that dumb.
了。为了给咖爷更大的场面，
Just get me out of here.
咔咔出片。
That's better.
完成活动可获得调律校音器、帮布券、菲林等奖励。话说，妄想天使最近遇到些小烦恼，正在寻求帮助呢，这是怎么回事呀？这是
Who's seeking help lately? Sorry, I just read that line down here.
可获得调律校音器、
Who's
帮布
seeking
券
help?
菲林等奖励。
The player base?
话说，妄想天使最近遇到些小烦恼，正在寻求帮助呢，
Oh no, it's the angels.
这
Never
是
mind.
怎么回事呀？这是老师。
是塞西利亚为他们准备了一个惊喜舞台的表演机会，但是恰好遇到了小天使们的瓶颈期，所以就发布了寻找助教的委托。
是的，这个委托碰巧被 Ferry 接下了。
Oh, now you get to go be their assistant coach in the story. Yep. Okay, all right. Wait, what are the rewards? Oh, okay, so they literally have you doing Tetris, and the rewards are... That looks like 120 polychromes in 6 days. Nice. That's pretty good.
神将们有更好的，神将们前往哦。神将们熟悉的玩法临界推演，在本次也迎来了更新。首先，
They have a new end game. Okay. They got a new end game.
为了神将们有更好的体验，我们缩短了战斗路线，将原
Yeah, the income is still better than AKE, to be fair, though.
本的4个战斗节点减少到了3个，结局分支数量也从3个减少为2个。故事节点呢，则是
It's not new, but a reset of the old one.
不同的结局。
Okay, so it's a new
在界
reset.
面上，我们也做了一些细节优化，在绝技界面增加了 Last Stage。
Sorry, do I see 4 teams over here and then all the units are locked? Sorry, that's 5 teams. Sorry, I see 5 teams here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, bro.
的评级
All right. What? I just saw 5 locked teams. I just saw 5 locked teams.
检查按钮也用文字更清晰地展现出来了。
本次
Hey, you know what? At the very least, I think about doubled pawns matrix now, and like doubled pawns is like so fine because you can use support units twice. Now that I think about it, yeah, double pawns doesn't even feel bad to get the number of teams you need, bro. This looks like a disease.
如果神将们在特定周期内
This looks like a
完成活动的话
disease.
还会
How many teams?
有菲林奖励。
完成挑战关卡及结局收集，除了
You
飞
can
影
share the
还有定制
W
头像
engine. I hope you do with 5 teams.
称号等奖励哦。
新版本中，区域巡防、实战模拟室不仅有大家熟悉的特定期限内材料和驱动盘掉落双倍 up， 还有新的活动哦。
是的 ，HRA 俱乐部举办了一个特别的翻牌活动，参与威尔战斗就可获得集章七印，收集到集章七印后就可以参与翻牌，获得各类奖励。
没错，在双倍活动期间，除了可以挑战获取双倍材料，还能顺便翻翻牌子，获得额外的菲林、帮布券等资源，奖励也 up 了。
讲完上述的新内容，接下来就是 2.6 版本调优相关的介绍。
I haven't even paid attention to what they were saying.
为了迎接即将到
But
来
I'm
的
sure it was
特
nothing
别
that
日，我们
important.
新增了一个特别的拍照画框。
好耶，这下可以给伙伴们自制森爱丽都风味的贺卡了。
也有一些神将觉得日常训练副本的结算动画太长。
Okay.
这次我们也做了一项优化。
是的，更新后设置
New option to skip. Okay, to skip those. That's good. The exit screens took forever in this game for sure.
为神将们节省更多的时间。
不喜欢也可以随时关闭的哦。HDD 的展示
Yep.
也有
Skip button over there.
我们在球
HDD
体上现在的
display.
进度展示。
这样
A
神将们可以更
progress
直
for
观地从主
orbs.
界面看到还有哪些奖励没有拿满，更
Yeah, you know my take is I don't think anyone even does these anymore.
方便查漏补缺了。
此外，我们还优化了快捷手册内养成的体验。
I don't even know like how many of those are even in the game still.
更新后，
Didn't those get removed after 2.0?
神将们可以在快捷手册的训练页前
All the HDD stuff got removed following 2.0, right?
快速选择特训目标的代理人了。
是的，
Bro, I'm just gonna be honest. This game is such a mess. We're starting from 2.0 onward. You have nothing at all to do with the HDD system. But like from like here, you have like all these commissions and stuff that are like these individual missions that you had to like run around the map for. And it was like so bad. Nobody did any of them. And it was a waste of fucking time. But they still keep them in the game. And like they gave ways to like shortcut them. And now they're putting this. Just remove them from the game and put their rewards somewhere else. You fucking just get rid of them at this point. Right? It's just like it's just a mess. It's just a mess.
选择目标后，对应关卡列表会展示相关代理人的头像，同时关卡也会在列表内置顶。
另外，跳转到对应玩法，关卡排序同样会优先展示。
养成变得更清晰，更方便操作了。
All right, so they got that going on. Awesome. What else we got going on here? Do follow the Angel of Delusion. All right, let's go to the buffs.
次补强，这次加强，我们为莱卡恩新增了攻击动作，并且为他
He's
增加
got
了一
new
项全新的
attacks.
流场机制，
A brand new
让莱卡恩
mechanic for
可以
him to
负责
stay
全场的
on
人的
field.
协同攻击。另外，新增快速支援出场机
What the fuck?
制，希望他能够更好的帮助神将。
全新的流
That actually seems good. That like actually seems good. Maybe that's going to be the Hugo buff that makes him playable. Because then you just stay on lighter the whole time and he'll be like fucking dancing around, I guess. But it does seem like they just turned him into Ju Fu Fu, right? Did they just make him Ju Fu Fu? Because is that like kind of what she does?
流场机制，这真的是一个非常非常新的东西了，已经迫不及待想要上手了。
除此之外，为了
What does the stunner do on field? That's what I'm saying. He now has an ability to do coordinated attacks off field like Ju Fu Fu.
回应大家的期待，我们在2.6版本同时会对限定代人签与优
Hey,
真
hey,
进行一次
great,
补
great.
强。
They
终于轮到我们优真真了。
they got two
我为他
things.
新增了具有全新的
Two good things in this update.
性能更强的强化特殊技，以及
Because they released this guy intentionally bad. They gave him out for free. They intentionally made him an awful piece of shit. And then had Miyabi on the same patch as him. So I guess they're now turning him into an actual unit.
数据提升，部分连招
I think that's the
优化
point.
来提
He's
升他
now
的战斗
turning
稳妥率
he's now an actual unit.
不愧是对空六壳的精英队员，我就
Probably because they realized what's the point of ever having this guy in the game when his banner's gonna make $0? Because we intentionally made him the worst unit in the game.
知道他一直都在扛着病体，默默努力。
Right?
此外，诗歌潘颖湖
So
的
great.
新
Now
式
you have a
装
reason to
战
pull
域
him.
喷青
Or will you?
会作为
Because
限
there's
时福
power
利
creep in
送
this
给大
game
家
out the wazoo.
神将们在2.6版本期间参与限时活动，就能够免费领取啦。后续这款时装也会上架商城开放购买。
All right, great. They literally added Kung Fu Panda to the game. All right, let's see the rewards.
也是很别致的设计呢。
上下半分别送出的10枚
Great. Their regular 10 pull every event, every patch. AKE could never. What else we got over here?
这可是1年1度的拓金日，你们一定还有别的礼物要送给神将们吧？
当然了，这可是新爱丽都最重要的节日呀！
为了迎接即将到来的拓金日，我们为各位神将准备了一份特别的惊喜，来自神网会员的惊喜大
They have a new special Internaut membership reward event, guys.
放送活动，将于1月30日
From January
开启
30th onward.
神将们在活
During
动
the
期间
event
通过每日登录消耗
You can complete simple missions and stuff like that, and you'll get a free monthly pass, apparently. But guess what, guys? You want to know what you would need to claim this? you need to let me make this very clear for some people out there. You would need to play the game. You would need to play the game to get that monthly pass. Just keep that in mind. I think people might not have realized that.
体力等完成任务即可获得300菲林，还有包含3000菲林的神网会员节日版月卡1张。
等一下，我没有听错吗？是月。
And guys, remember this. This is $5 in value. I don't necessarily think this is the most generous thing ever right after a spending event. I'm just saying, just in terms of like general rewards, I'd much rather have whatever Wuthering Waves fucking gave out, right? I'd rather have what Wuthering Waves gave out, their veteran event, where you just get 20 pulls if you have enough accomplishments as a player, right? I'd rather have that. I'd rather just have the 1600 Astrite that comes in the mail. This is like after a spending event where you said thank you to the players and asked for hundreds of dollars from them, and then you rebate them like, I guess, everyone 5. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This to me doesn't really... It's a $5 value, man.
月卡，而且就是从今天开始，急，我现在就要领取。
那让导演老师帮忙把你的手机递过来。
不用，我只是想。
Yeah, guys, think about it this way. That's like worse, if not the same thing as like a 10 pull. So like sir, some people talking about this like it's better than a fucking 10 pull reward, which is like people are talking about like the monthly pass is literally better than a 10 pull. Guys, there's a thing called Astrite over time or resources over time and resources all at once. Guess how much a 10 pull costs in the store? It's more than the monthly pass. Yeah, did you know that? If you buy 10 pulls from the shop, it costs more than the monthly pass. That's because you get it all at once. Never mind. You know what? If there are ZZZ players saying this is an amazing reward, there's no point in explaining economics to you guys because you're retarded.
想给我们的人机电狗制造一些生理期。
Like, literally, stuff now is worth more than stuff in the future. That's called time I'm sorry, you guys have never taken an economics class before because you're stupid.
的感觉罢了。
Sometimes you gotta lower down your vocabulary. Sometimes it's not even worth having the conversation.
在看到前瞻直播的当天就可以参与任务啦。任务进度全部完成以后呢，就能够在2点。
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to move on from this, bro. All right, what are we doing here? Is that it? What else we got?
应该跟大家说的是神将。
Oh, great, you have the ability. Bro, they're like so heavily advertising the fact that you can like stack both of them up at once. They're like, guys, what if there are just no rewards in the rest of the patch? Like, literally, like you guys are all talking about this like it's amazing. Like, what if there's just no pulls in the rest of the patch and it's just the same income as a regular patch? Like, I haven't seen any noticeable rewards anywhere else. So it's, you guys are talking about this like it's added on top of amazing. I don't see any other rewards.
只要来参与的话，就能瓜分。
Dude, the like marketing here the marketing here that's being done to convince a bunch of dumb ZZZ players is insane. You guys are out here talking about it like the devs just gave like the fucking greatest shit ever, but there's like no other like noteworthy rewards elsewhere.
40亿菲林。
等一下。
Oh, but they got
40亿
this.
我先来数数，这到底是几位数？
Wow, a 4 billion polychrome
在2
event
月14日
giveaway.
至2月20期间，拓金日活动拓金游戏好事城邦将会开启。神将们每天登录可参加一次抽奖。
Great, now you can pull while you're
获取
pulling.
30菲林的同时，还可
On top of obtaining 30 polychromes, you can
获得
snag
一
a
枚
special
特别
bang.
的帮
Whoa,
助徽章。
30
如果
polychromes?
当天
Oh, 30 polychromes?
神将们消耗了一定的电量的话，还能够额外再抽3次。
40亿，怎么变成30菲林了？
你别急，本次活动另
So most people will get 30. There will be a couple of people that will get a lot.
有玄机。
You will not be
我
one
知
of
道
them.
了，这个特别的帮部徽章有点
Genshin had this and it sucked. HSR had this and it sucked. ZZZ is going to have this and it's going to suck. Because 90% of you are just going to get, 99% of you are just going to get 30 polys and then nothing else. So yeah, that's what this event will
不
feel
愧
like.
是文字工作者，很会抓重
And
点。
so like all this fanfare and stuff for 30 polychromes is just going to feel like a slap in the face to players. That's why nobody has liked this event in any of the games.
这个徽章就是瓜分40亿菲林的重要道具。
细说。
That's been the timeline each time this was run in the other games.
怎么瓜分？
在2月10
Okay, I don't really care about this. They were talking about it a lot. I think that's just the end of the live stream. So, yeah, after having gone through this entire thing, I think it's pretty clear what's going on over here. I think this game is so fucked, it's unbelievable. And I genuinely believe this is going to be one of, if not, the least popular patch in the history of the game. Because literally, you're just going to have Twitch streamers. Anyone that plays this game during this update is going to be asked if they're a fucking criminal. And, like, I feel like half of it is going to be people will just not want to play the game because they're going to be called a criminal for fucking having it, for deciding to stream it that day. Because the shit in this update and the shit in this patch is so out of whack. It is, like, so socially unacceptable to, like, even, like, put shit like this in your game. And then, like, you have shit like the photo mode. You got shit like the, and, like, the, and then, like, the merch, and then, like, all of that. Oh, God, bro. What are these guys doing? And once you realize everything in that live stream, the comments like this make a lot more sense, right? This is literally like one of like the biggest enjoyers of this type of content on the platform. And they're just out here celebrating the fact that people want to now quit ZZZ. But guess what, guys? This really just kind of sums it all out for me. This is the general response from the player base. That's the type of dialogue that people playing this game are having. That is what you will now be known for if you're a ZZZ player. This is the new normal for this community. And I'm genuinely at the point where quitting this game several months ago is the best decision I ever made. Because good golly gee, imagine building your career around this game and around this community. Just imagine if you were a CC who stuck with this game from day one and decided to build your career around this. I am so glad I see a bunch of other ZZZCCs branching out, trying out other games, streaming other games just like completely, because that's going to be the best decision they ever made. Because good God, what a community. What a community. And that's how you know, bro. This is the response, right? That's how you know. This is your new playground, ZZZ players. I hope you enjoy, and I hope the other kids don't, I don't fucking know at this point. Like, these are all adults that are playing around with kids in games. I'm good, bro. I'm good. There's something wrong with these guys. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.